Okay. Can't have a wet butt, can we? So yesterday we hit 5,000 miles, and 1 year, which was kind of a coinkydink. So I've had the Grom for 1 year and hit 5,000 miles in the same day. I'm gonna go a little slower than I normally do because it's a chilly morning, and I'm not dressed for a chilly morning. I'm dressed for a warm afternoon. But so let's do a little like year in review. I did the math yesterday. So my other vehicle is a 1994 Chevy. No, it's a GMC. Same thing. GMC Sierra 2500. And that gets about 10 miles a gallon ish city. And the way I drive, or my route down and back, yeah, I'm doing highway speeds, but there's a lot of slowdown and acceleration in it, so I do end up spilling a little bit more gas than I would if it was a 20-minute highway only commute. So I did the math anyway on what my fuel costs have been riding the Grom versus riding or driving my truck. So with 10 miles a gallon, 5,000 miles, that comes out to about $2,400 in fuel. Gas being an average of $4.80, which is fucking ridiculous, dude. I'm not throwing Primo in there, I'm throwing fucking E87. And I love how they throw that fucking ethanol in there. Fucking love it. Engines love it, dude. If you didn't know, best thing. Fucking idiots. With the Grom, I averaged it at about 124 miles a gallon, which is pretty much what I get. And it came out to $194. So just shy of $200 in fuel for 5,000 miles in the Grom versus $2,400 in the truck. So that's fucking amazing, dude. That's almost paid itself off. Another year and I would be making money if you girl math it. But I walked out the door with the Grom for I think $500 or $5,400, brand new, is what I paid for it. So another year, and this thing would have basically paid for itself. Now obviously that's not taking into consideration the added $30 a month in insurance, which I could probably factor that in, but I won't. So yeah, dude, this thing it's been the best purchase I've made since I bought my wife. And you buy your wife, you buy them, let's be real, especially if they're previously married. So my wife was previously married, and she was in the middle or at the tail end of a divorce when we met, and she showed me how fast she could smash a giant Waka Flocka burrito from down in California, down in San Diego. My Marines know what that is. And if it wasn't the Waka Flocka, it was the California, and you still know that's a big bitch. So anyway, I fronted the money for the expedited divorce paperwork to be shipped, because this did. Now listen, there's always two sides of a coin, right? According to my wife, and I love her and I trust her, but Women tend to lie a lot. So, according to my wife, he was just sitting on it for a long time and not signing anything. So, blah blah blah. Fast forward, our command got a hold of his command. Basically said, dude, push this paperwork through. Like, you're holding up someone's life. And so I basically bought her, and then I paid for the marriage license and all that fun stuff. So I bought her. But yeah, dude, other than my wife, this thing is the best thing I ever bought. Fucking A, dude, it's so much fun. So I've been in 2 wrecks with it, and neither of which were bad. The first one was I hit a deer going at about this fast. It popped out and I went like that, so I probably hit it about 35 or so. Busted its fucking front left leg. Bone was coming out of it. It was in shock. It walked away though, which kind of sucks because I was hoping it would be dead and I could go get it and then process it, unless someone else grabbed it. So I broke front fairing, some stuff here in the headlight. Those 3 parts plus shipping was 80 bucks, like $86. And for and it was OEM from Honda. And what I thought was cool was normally that little part right there, if you can see it, this little plastic was orange, but I got, you know, I couldn't find the orange code, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just get the black. But it came in this gunmetal gray, and I fucking love it, dude. It matches the fucking orange and shit. It fucking just looks great. So yeah, that took about an hour's worth of work. I did it on my lunch break. 80 bucks, can't beat it, dude. The second little wreck I had was in the backyard, where my wife and I were having some drinks and fucking around in the back, and I decided to just rip the motherfucker around in the backyard. Now our backyard is slanted from east to west, so I was coming around this corner. It's not a big backyard, bro. It's not big. It's about 6,000 square feet, 4,000 square feet, so it's not big. And yeah, so I you know, I don't have knobbies on it. I have just street tires on it. Came around the corner and fucking just dropped it at like 3 miles an hour, and that broke off the turn signal, no, the front brake light switch, and also the rear brake pedal bent. I have the rear brake pedal, I just haven't swapped it yet. I think I'll do that when I do the oil change. The oil will be here, I think Saturday. Oil filter, oil, crush washer, and O-ring. So that'll be here. And then, so yeah, I think I'll just do that at the same time. And now those two parts cost $32 with shipping. So the Grom, bro, is all around. I mean, it's not like chintzy, cheap, flimsy. It's Honda, bro. It's a proper Honda, but it's cheap to fix, dude. I was surprised, man. I was like, fuck, when I broke that front fairing, I thought for sure it was gonna be $100 fucking plastic. But, and I only thought that because I'm looking around at like vinyl wrapping or like just new different style sides, which they make different sides and stuff. I guess you could call them quarter panels, half panels, plastics, whatever. And those can be around $190 something to $300 something, depending on where you're looking and what you're looking for. But yeah, I was expecting a lot more. So I was pleasantly surprised when I only had to shell out a little bit of money. Mods, also very cheap. Except for good bars, right? Levers. These guys. I do plan on replacing them. I don't know if I'm gonna do I forget, it's AVD or whatever the hell fucking, I forget what brand name it is. I don't want to go with Amazon bought, like just the chintzy cheapo, because I read a lot of people having to replace them after like a year. Especially the clutch side, because you shift so much in the Grom. You're constantly shifting. So I want to go with the proper expensive, but they're fucking like $200 per side, which is crazy. But I do want shorty levers, and that's the next thing, because I do have the Kemimoto exhaust, which I believe was recalled for emissions, which is like fucking who cares. Down here where I'm at, we don't have to worry about emissions. I got a new chain, I got a new front sprocket, integrated tail light, fender eliminator, all that for I think everything combined was $200, which is not bad, because the fucking dude, the Akrapovic exhaust for these things is like $300, and I ain't going. Oh, and I did replace the tires at $90 a piece. No, they were 60 a piece. Yeah, 60 a piece. So all in all, dude, all in all, for the fucking gas mileage, for the ease of fucking the low cost of swapping parts out, super light, it's easy to work on. Fucking love this fucking thing, dude. Seriously, fucking go watch my video on why I think it's the best one. I don't like best starter bike. It's not a super great video. I think I'll make another one where it's a little bit more in depth, where I actually think about what I'm trying to say more, like before I make the video, instead of just jump in and make it. But yeah, dude, go fucking test ride one, man. If you got a little bit of fucking coin to spare, if like gas is just hitting you in the balls, now you won't see instant, like, you know, return on your investment a year later, and I'm, you know, not quite there yet, but I think you should freaking do it. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one.